If you are here in this message, it is not by accident. I have led you here because there is something I must tell you, something your spirit has been waiting to understand. You have been praying for more. You have been asking me for abundance, for breakthrough, for the doors to finally open, and I hear you. Every word you speak, every tear you cry, every silent plea in the middle of the night, I hear it all. But what you do not yet understand is this: the blessing you are asking for is already prepared. It is waiting, it is ready, but you are not. Before I bless you with more, I must empty you of pride. Because if I give you what you are asking for while pride still lives in your heart, the very thing you prayed for will become the thing that destroys you. You see, pride does not announce itself. It does not walk into your life with a banner declaring its presence. Pride hides. It disguises itself as confidence. It masquerades as ambition. It whispers that you deserve what you have, that you earned it, that you built it with your own hands. And in that whisper, it separates you from me. It makes you believe that the blessing came from your effort, not from my grace. And once you believe that, you no longer depend on me. You depend on yourself. And the moment you depend on yourself, you have already begun to fall. I know your heart. I see what others cannot see. I see the small thoughts that creep into your mind when no one is watching. I see the way you compare yourself to others, measuring your worth by what they have or do not have. I see the subtle satisfaction you feel when someone else fails and you succeed. I see the way you rehearse your accomplishments in your mind, replaying the moments when you look good, when you were praised, when you were noticed. These are not evil things on the surface, but they are roots. And if I do not pull them out now, they will grow into trees that block the light I want to shine into your life. You think you are ready for the blessing because you have suffered. You think the pain you endured has purified you, that the waiting has made you humble. And in some ways it has. But suffering alone does not remove pride. Waiting alone does not produce humility. There are people who suffer and become bitter. There are people who wait and become entitled. The question is not whether you have suffered. The question is what you did with that suffering. Did it break you open? Or did it harden you? Did it make you smaller in your own eyes? Or did it make you feel that the world owes you something because of what you went through? I must empty you, not because I want to hurt you, but because I want to prepare you. The blessing I am about to release into your life is heavier than you think. It carries weight. It demands character. It requires a foundation that pride cannot provide. Pride is sand. It looks solid, but when the storm comes, it collapses. Humility is rock. It is low. It is quiet, but it is unshakable. And I need you to stand on rock, not sand, before I hand you what I have been holding for you. Do you remember when you had nothing? Do you remember when you were desperate? When you cried out to me with a broken voice? When you promised me that if I just helped you, if I just lifted you, you would never forget me? I remember. I heard every word and I answered. I gave you strength when you had none. I opened doors you did not deserve to walk through. I placed people in your path who helped you when they had no reason to. I multiplied what little you had until it became enough. I carried you. And now, because I carried you, you are standing. But somewhere along the way, you began to forget that it was my hand that lifted you. You began to believe it was your strength. And that is when pride entered. Pride is not always loud arrogance. Sometimes pride is silent self-reliance. It is the belief that you no longer need me the way you once did. It is the feeling that you have arrived, that you have figured it out, that you are now capable on your own. And the moment you feel that way, you stop praying the way you used to. Your prayers become shorter. Your gratitude becomes routine. You still talk to me, but the desperation is gone. The dependency is gone. And without desperation, without dependency, there is no humility. And without humility, I cannot give you more. Because more will only magnify what is already inside you. And if pride is inside you, more will destroy you. I am not punishing you by withholding. I am protecting you by preparing you. There are people who received blessings before they were ready, and those blessings became curses. They received money and lost their peace. They received power and lost their integrity. They received influence and lost their souls. I will not let that happen to you. I love you too much to bless you prematurely. So I am doing something in the hidden places of your heart. I am dismantling the pride you do not even know you carry. I am stripping away the layers of self-importance, self-congratulation, and self-worship that have quietly built up in you, and it will feel uncomfortable. It will feel like loss. You will wonder why things are not moving the way you expected. You will feel overlooked, underappreciated, invisible. But this is not punishment. This is preparation. I am lowering you so I can lift you higher than you have ever been. You must understand something. The blessing is not just about you. Yes, it will benefit you. Yes, it will change your life. But the blessing I am preparing for you is designed to flow through you and not stop at you. It is meant to touch others, to heal others, to lift others. But if pride is in you, the blessing will not flow. It will get stuck. You will hoard it. You will use it to build monuments to yourself rather than pathways for others. You will use it to prove your worth rather than demonstrate my glory. And when that happens, the blessing becomes a burden. It traps you instead of freeing you. So I am emptying you. I am taking away the need to be seen. I am removing the desire to be praised. I am teaching you to find satisfaction in my approval alone, not in the applause of people. I am showing you that your value does not come from what you accomplished, but from who you are in me. And until you believe that, until it becomes more than a nice idea and becomes the foundation of your identity, I cannot release what I have been holding. Because the moment I release it, the world will try to define you by it. And if you are not rooted in me, you will let them. You will start believing that you are what you have, what you do, what people say about you. And once you believe that, you will lose yourself. This is why I test you in the small things before I trust you with the big things. I watch how you handle anonymity before I give you visibility. I watch how you respond when no one is watching before I place you where everyone is watching. I see whether you can serve without recognition, give without credit, love without return. These are the tests of humility. And if you fail them in private, you will fail them in public. The only difference is that public failure causes more damage, not just to you, but to everyone connected to you. You have been asking me why the door has not opened yet. You have been wondering why the opportunity has not come, why the breakthrough has not happened. And I will tell you why. It is not because I forgot you. It is not because I am ignoring you. It is because I am still working on the part of you that needs to be ready before the door opens. The door is not locked. It is just not time. And the reason it is not time is because you are still holding on to something that you need to release. You are still clinging to control. You are still trying to manage your image. You are still protecting your reputation. You are still comparing yourself to others and feeling either superior or inferior, depending on how the comparison goes. These are the signs of pride, and pride cannot coexist with the blessing I want to give you. Let me show you the difference between confidence and pride. Confidence says, I can do this because God is with me. Pride says, I can do this because I am capable. Confidence gives credit to the source. Pride takes credit for the outcome. Confidence remains teachable. Pride believes it has already learned enough. Confidence celebrates others. Pride competes with others. Confidence is quiet strength. Pride is loud insecurity. And I need you to operate in confidence, not pride. Because confidence can carry blessing. Pride cannot. There is a difference between wanting to be blessed and being ready to be blessed. One thing is easy. Everyone wants more. Everyone wants breakthrough. But readiness requires preparation. And preparation requires surrender. You must surrender the version of yourself that believes you know better than me. You must surrender the timeline you created in your mind. You must surrender the image you are trying to project. You must surrender the need to look like you have it all together. Because the truth is, you do not have it all together. And you do not need to. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for humility. I am looking for someone who knows they are nothing without me and everything with me. Do not misunderstand what I am saying. I am not asking you to think less of yourself. I am asking you to think of yourself less. There is a difference. Thinking less of yourself is insecurity. Thinking of yourself less is humility. Insecurity is obsessed with self-image, self-worth, self-protection. Humility forgets self. It is so focused on me and on others that it does not have time to be preoccupied with how it looks or how it is perceived. And that is the kind of person I can trust with more, because that person will not use the blessing to build themselves up. They will use it to lift others up. You want to know when the blessing will come? I will tell you when. It will come when you stop needing it to feel valuable. It will come when you are content with me alone. It will come when your identity is so rooted in my love that nothing the world gives or takes can shake you. It will come when you can receive it without becoming arrogant and lose it without becoming devastated. It will come when you see the blessing as a tool, not a trophy. When you see it as responsibility, not reward. When you see it as a way to serve, not a way to be seen. I am teaching you to carry weight. Most people pray for weight without realizing what it requires to carry it. They see the result and want it. They see the influence and desire it. But they do not see the foundation that had to be laid, the character that had to be built, the pride that had to be crucified. They do not see the nights of tears, the seasons of obscurity, the moments of being misunderstood and staying silent anyway. They do not see the refining fire that burned away everything that was not of me. They only see the gold. But gold is not made in comfort, it is made in fire. And I am putting you in the fire not to destroy you, but to purify you. When I finally release the blessing, you will know it was me. You will not be able to take credit for it because you will know that you did not earn it. You will know it was grace. You will know it was favor. You will know it was my hand and not your hustle. And that knowledge will keep you humble. It will keep you dependent. It will keep you grateful. And gratitude is the soil where blessings continue to grow. Pride is the soil where blessings die. So I am making sure that the soil of your heart is ready before I plant the seed of abundance. You must also understand that the blessing I am preparing for you will attract attention. And attention is a test. When no one is watching, it is easy to stay humble. But when everyone is watching, pride begins to whisper again. It says, they are watching because you are special. They are noticing because you did something remarkable. And if you listen to that voice, you will begin to perform instead of serve. You will begin to manage perception instead of walking in truth. You will begin to care more about what people think than what I think. And when that happens, you have already lost your way. This is why I am preparing you now while no one is watching. I am teaching you to be the same in private as you are in public. I am teaching you to serve when no one applauds, to give when no one sees, to pray when no one knows. Because if you can be faithful in the hidden place, I can trust you in the visible place. But if you only perform when you have an audience, then you are not ready. You are still performing for people, not living for me. And people will always disappoint you. Their applause will fade, their approval will shift, but my approval is constant. And if you build your identity on my approval, you will never be shaken. I want you to understand that I am not against you having more. I am not against you being elevated. I am not against you being blessed in ways that are visible and tangible. But I am against the pride that comes with it. If you are not prepared, I am against the arrogance that creeps in when success arrives. I am against the forgetfulness that causes you to credit yourself instead of me. And so I am working on you now. I am breaking the pride now. I am emptying the ego now, so that when the blessing comes, it finds a heart that is ready to steward it, not a heart that will be destroyed by it. There are some blessings I will never give you because you are not ready. And I will not force readiness. Readiness is a choice. It is something you must pursue. You must choose humility over image. You must choose obedience over convenience. You must choose surrender over control. And when you make those choices consistently, over time you will begin to change. Your heart will soften, your pride will shrink, your dependence on me will grow. And when that happens, I will know you are ready, and I will release what I have been holding. Do not rush this process. Do not pray for me to speed it up. This is not a delay, this is development. I am not making you wait because I am slow. I am making you wait because you are not ready yet. And the worst thing I could do is give you something before you are prepared to carry it. It would crush you. It would corrupt you. It would turn into a weight that you cannot bear. So I am strengthening you first. I am humbling you first. I am emptying you first. So that when I fill you, you will not overflow with pride. You will overflow with gratitude. You must also learn to celebrate others without comparing yourself to them. This is one of the clearest tests of humility. Can you rejoice when someone else is blessed? Can you genuinely be happy for them, even if you are still waiting? Or does their blessing make you feel less than, overlooked, forgotten? If their success bothers you, it is because pride is still active in you. Pride always compares. Pride always competes. Pride always measures. And as long as you are measuring yourself against others, you are not ready for what I have for you, because the blessing I am preparing for you is unique. It is tailored for you. It fits your assignment, your calling, your purpose, and it has nothing to do with what I gave someone else. Stop looking at what others have and asking me why you do not have it yet. They are not your standard. I am. Their journey is not your journey. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their blessing is not your blessing. And if I gave you what I gave them, it would not fit you. It was designed for them, not for you. What I have for you is different. It is better. It is specific, and it is coming. But you must stop comparing and start trusting. I am also teaching you contentment. Contentment is not complacency. Contentment is peace with where you are while still moving toward where I am taking you. It is the ability to be grateful for what you have while also believing for more. It is the balance between ambition and surrender, and pride disrupts that balance. Pride is never content. It always wants more, not because it trusts me to provide, but because it fears being seen as less. Pride is driven by fear, not faith. And I need you to be driven by faith, not fear. Before I bless you with more, I must teach you that you are enough without the blessing. You are loved without the accomplishment. You are valuable without the title. You are seen without the spotlight. You are enough because I say you are enough. And until you believe that, truly believe it, you will always be chasing something to prove your worth. And that chase will exhaust you. It will drain you. It will keep you in a cycle of striving that never leads to rest. But when you finally accept that you are enough, you will stop striving, you will start resting, and in that rest, I can finally work through you instead of you constantly working for me. The blessing I am about to release will change your life, but it will not change who you are. If you are proud now, the blessing will make you more proud. If you are humble now, the blessing will make you more grateful. Blessing does not create character, it reveals it. It magnifies what is already there. So I am working on what is inside you now before the blessing comes, so that when it comes, what it reveals is humility, gratitude, and dependence on me. Let me be very clear with you. I am not withholding because I do not love you. I am withholding because I do love you. I love you too much to give you something that will hurt you. I love you too much to hand you a blessing that will puff you up and separate you from me. I love you too much to let you have success that costs you your soul. So I am taking my time. I am being intentional. I am making sure that every part of you that needs to be prepared is being prepared. And when the time is right, when you are ready, I will release it, and it will be worth the wait. I want you to trust me in this process. Trust me when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust me when others around you seem to be moving forward and you feel stuck. Trust me when the door stays closed longer than you expected. Trust me when you do not understand why I am asking you to wait. Because I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. And I am working all things together for your good. Even when it does not feel good, there is something powerful that happens in the waiting. It strips you, it humbles you, it reveals what you are really made of. And that revelation is necessary. Because if you do not see the pride in yourself, you cannot deal with it. I am holding up a mirror in this season, showing you the places where pride has taken root. And it is uncomfortable to see. It is painful to admit. But it is necessary. Because once you see it, you can surrender it. Once you acknowledge it, you can let me remove it. And once it is removed, there is space for the blessing to come without destroying you. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be honest. Honest about where you are, honest about what is in your heart, honest about the pride that still lingers. Because honesty is the first step toward humility, when you can admit that you are not as humble as you thought, that you still struggle with pride, that you still care too much about what people think. That admission is the beginning of freedom. It opens the door for me to come in and do the work that needs to be done. Know this, the blessing is closer than you think. But the final preparation is the most important. I am not making you wait because I forgot. I am making you wait because the last layer of pride is the hardest to remove. It is the layer you did not even know was there. It is the layer that feels like confidence, but is actually arrogance. It is the layer that feels like ambition, but is actually entitlement. It is the layer that feels like strength, but is actually stubborn independence. And I am removing it now, even as you read these words. There is a reason why I work slowly in this area. Pride is like a root that goes deep. You can cut the visible part, but if the root remains, it will grow back. And the root of pride is fear. Fear of being insignificant. Fear of being forgotten. Fear of being ordinary. You have been taught that you must be exceptional to matter. You have been taught that you must achieve to be seen. You have been taught that your value is tied to your performance. And those teachings planted seeds of pride in you. Seeds that told you that you must prove yourself, that you must earn your place, that you must constantly demonstrate your worth. But I never asked you to prove anything. I chose you before you accomplished anything. I loved you before you achieved anything. I called you when you were nothing, and I am still calling you now. Not because of what you can do, but because of who you are to me. The world has taught you to climb. I am teaching you to kneel. The world has taught you to fight for position. I am teaching you to take the lowest seat. The world has taught you to protect your reputation. I'm teaching you to surrender it. Because in my kingdom, the way up is down. The way to greatness is through servanthood. The way to be first is to be last. And if you cannot embrace that truth, you will never be able to carry what I have for you. Because my blessings are not designed to elevate your status. They are designed to expand your capacity to serve. Let me tell you what will happen when the blessing comes. People will congratulate you. They will celebrate you. They will call you blessed, favored, chosen. And in that moment, you will be tested. Because pride will whisper, yes, you are special. You are different. You deserve this. But humility will remind you, this is grace. This is mercy. This is God's hand, not my greatness. And the choice you make in that moment will determine whether the blessing becomes a platform for my glory or a stage for your ego. I am preparing you to make the right choice. I am teaching you now in the silence, in the obscurity, in the waiting, to give all credit to me. I am teaching you to deflect praise and point people to me. I am teaching you that every good thing in your life is a gift, not an achievement. And if you learn this lesson well, if you truly internalize it, then when the blessing comes, you will not take the credit. You will give it to me. And when you give it to me, I will give you more. Because I can trust you with more when you do not use it to glorify yourself. But if you fail this test, if you allow pride to take root when the blessing arrives, I will have to strip it away, not to punish you, but to save you. Because I will not allow you to be destroyed by the very thing I gave you to bless you. I will not stand by and watch pride consume you. I love you too much for that. So if I see that the blessing is making you arrogant, that it is separating you from me, that it is turning your heart toward yourself instead of toward me, I will remove it. I will close the door I opened. I will take back what I gave, not out of anger, but out of love. Because I would rather you have less and stay close to me than have everything and lose your soul. This is why preparation is so important. This is why I am working on you now. This is why I am making you wait. Because I am not just preparing the blessing, I am preparing you to receive it, to steward it, to carry it without being crushed by it. I am making sure that your foundation is strong enough to support the weight. I am making sure that your character is solid enough to withstand the pressure. I am making sure that your humility is deep enough to keep you grounded when everything around you is trying to lift you up. So do not despise this season. Do not resent the process. Do not rush through the refining. Because what I am doing in you now is more valuable than what I will give you later. The blessing will come and go, but the character I am building in you will last forever. The humility I am forming in you will carry you through every season. The dependence on me that I am cultivating in you will sustain you when everything else fails. Before I bless you with more, I must empty you of pride. And that emptying is happening now. Surrender to it. Lean into it. Let me do what I need to do. And when it is finished, when you are truly ready, I will release the blessing and you will carry it with grace. You will steward it with wisdom. You will walk in it with humility, and it will not destroy you. It will elevate you, not for your glory, but for mine. This is my promise to you. I am preparing you for something greater than you have imagined. But I will not give it to you until you are ready to carry it without losing yourself. So trust me in the waiting. Trust me in the silence. Trust me in the stripping away. because I am not taking from you. I am preparing you. And when the preparation is complete, the blessing will come, and it will be everything you hope for and more. But more importantly, you will be everything I created you to be. Humble, grateful, dependent, ready. Now wait and trust. And let me finish what I have started in you.